Hello everybody and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Skyrim. I am playing this once more because I am still alone. So lonely. Not really. I am still alone and have nobody to play with as of yet, but at least I can enjoy the solace of the fact that I'm playing a game that I have spent over 500 hours of my time on. That sounds incredibly depressing, but I consider it an achievement. A very, very depressing achievement. Okay. Still... Alright, so if you have forgotten, or just want to be caught up to speed, we are doing the Golden Claw quest, though I don't actually have it active because... Oh, do I? Do I actually have... I do actually have that as a quest. Oh, I'd forgotten I'd actually picked it up. I knew exactly where to go anyway, so it wouldn't have been a big deal, but it's good to have it active. If Game Grumps has taught me anything, it's always check and make sure you have everything, you know, set up so that you know where you're going. That way you're not disappointing people who are watching, because it can get a bit old when you make no progress in a game. Such as their Mario Maker levels, for example. That may sound a bit harsh, but... and I really don't mean for it to, it's just that when it takes... what? 6 episodes to complete a single... Mario Maker level, just, and I know this sounds hypocritical because I don't edit yet, but they have the editing software, so just do some editing and show when you finally beat it. I understand you probably don't want to actually take so much time out of your day to actually, and I know you have a busy schedule, but beat the level. 1 or 2 episodes take to beat the level, and just do a bunch of editing so it only takes 1 or 2 episodes. I know that sounds super hypocritical because I don't edit yet, but when I do, I assure you I will have none of that. Oh, I usually get hit by that. That was lovely. Still have just the basic spells, but after this, I should be able to purchase some from the Riverwood Trader. That'll be nice. Crap. I'm out of magic. Oh, wait. Hold on, let me get my sword. Ouch. Jerk. Bag. Oh, wait, then... ah. It was you. Wait, why is that not... that's supposed to fall, the heck. Well, I guess that works all the same. That thing's supposed to fall when you hit it. Weird. I don't like that. That didn't fall. There we go, now I'm happy. Okay. So, got the Golden Claw back. Now just have to go and... I have actually played through this so many times, I don't even have to look at the claw to open this door right over here. Which, honestly, it doesn't really take a whole lot. It's just twist these things twice and you're good. I like that they actually did that. They made it very simple for you as a little teaching thing. That's really cool. I do say, good on you, Bethesda. You actually chose to make this a sort of little intro to dungeons. I love that they did that. They made it very simplistic, very straightforward, something that's easy to learn so that when you're going through the more difficult ones, you can just fall back on your knowledge of how this dungeon worked and not be lost the entire way through. Oh, something for you people out there who play this game and probably don't know this yet. There is a secret little At least there should be. Ah, chest. Full of all sorts of goodies and stuff, depending on your level. Stuff you can sell typically, and some gold. Really nice, though, that they actually did that. They're like, oh, if they actually take the time to admire our work, here's a little something something for you. And there's your first experience with... Dragon Shouts. Actually, second experience. I forgot about Alduin. This is your first with an actual combat Dragon Shouts deal. Sucky thing is you don't actually get to use them. Oop. Something I did actually do in the original game where I had mods is I downloaded a mod called No Shouts Cooldown, because if you notice, these a-holes get to shout whenever they feel like it, but you have to have a cooldown for your shouts. I find that unfair and a little annoying. I understand dragons could... I understand that dragons should be able to do it because that's just how they speak. They speak in dragon tongue, and that's what shouts are. However, Draugr can do it whenever they want, which I guess makes sense because they're not limited by the same thing as living humans are. But then you talk to the Greybeards, if you attack them, they can do it whenever they want. And Ulfric Stormcloak can do it whenever he wants. That's okay. That's just not okay with me. I'm the freaking Dragonborn here. I should be able to do a shout whenever I want to, like a dragon can. I should be more like a dragon than a some Nordic power-hungry jerkbag and some old meditative geezers. So why am I the only one that has set limitations? That seems super unfair. And granted, I hardly ever used shouts, but still, when I did need to use it, I didn't want to have to wait for some dumb cooldown to wear off before I could use another shout. Another thing I used because it just made more sense to have... Okay. It made more sense to have as a... Ooh, something I can disenchant. It made more sense to have as a real-to-life thing, is I got something... I don't have it on this. I have no mods on this one. I simply had this on my original gameplay. It was... Oh, what do they call it? Automatic perks, which may seem a bit unfair, but it's honestly a bit more realistic than having to, when you level up, you get 1 point to go into the thing that you've leveled 4 or 5 times already and don't really have the option to choose multiple things. So, and you can still, this just allows you to level up faster. Not so much... Is it just me, or does that map look grayer than usual? Might just be because it's night, but I don't trust that theory. But I just thought it was more to life. When you learn something, such as if you are practicing how to ride a bike, you're not going to all of a sudden figure out how to shoot hoops better. You're not going to have to choose between, do you want to learn how to ride a bike better or shoot hoops better because you went to bed or something.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
It just seemed to... Automatic perks just seemed a bit more realistic.
Ornament. I'm going to put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Thank you so much.
What do you got for sale, bud? I need spells. Clairvoyance is useless. I have never used that spell. Honestly, in my entire time playing this, I've never used clairvoyance legitimately. I don't really know why it exists as a spell, but it does, so why not? Oh yeah, by the way, named myself Dev. You're welcome. Figured, why not? Got a bunch of people who like watching my brother's channel. Crap. Can I get that back, actually? I didn't mean to sell that. Not a weapon. Not a weapon. I didn't mean to sell that ring. Could I get that back, please? Not that one. Heck. Fine. Why does it feel like I'm losing more gold than I'm actually making here? Probably because I am. Great. Sell the leather, sell the iron. Sell the... I don't even know how I got corundum. And sell flames. And I think that will have to do it. I can typically make a fortune in this game rather quickly, but this might be a bit different because it seems... Oh no, my speech wouldn't be affected. Again, making comparisons between my modded gameplay and this gameplay, in my modded gameplay I actually had another thing that made it a bit more realistic, which was amazing race tweaks. That was an amazing set of mods because it changed every single one, well, whichever ones you actually grabbed for it. I'm going the wrong way. It changed most, if not all, if you didn't grab all of them, it changed all of your characters, just all the races in general, even the NPCs throughout Skyrim, so that it made them feel a bit more diverse. If you notice in this game, you can play as just about any race, and in the original game, it feels like they're all the same. Something didn't load in right, because I'm pretty sure those aren't supposed to be under the carriage. But, as I was saying, the races kind of feel similar. There's no real diversity between them. And when you're learning the history of Skyrim and learn that the Altmeri Dominion just wrecked house when they fought against the Nords and the Empire, it almost felt like something was missing. Like they had to have some sort of secret weapon or something that made them able to take on both these powerhouses of people and still come out on top. All they used was magic and enchanted weapons, but the Empire also uses magic and enchanted weapons, so that couldn't have been the thing. The amazing race tweaks actually changed the races a little bit and made it so that the Altmer or High Elves were actually able to take the magic from other races around them, whether they were using magic or not. Thanks, dude. You saved me from being attacked by a wolf. So it made it a bit more realistic and reasonable as to why and how the Nords and Empire both lost when fighting against the Altmer, the High Elves. I actually thought that was a bit of an interesting thing, and it changed up the other races a bit more as well to make them feel a bit more realistic as well. She seemed super interested the way she ran up to me the second I shot a bit of flames at that guy. Yes, I've done this before. Can I join you? You tell me to go talk to your master, or whatever you want to call him. I hate that that giant's always empty. Makes it kind of a pointless kill, because there's no reason to attack it. You don't get anything out of it. He doesn't even have any giant's toes. So that sounds really weird, but still. But yeah, it changes them up a lot. It alters, and it does them perfectly. It changes them perfectly. I do recommend going and checking out Amazing Race Tweaks if you ever are playing the original version again. I don't know if they ported it over to the special edition, but worth it. Let's go to Winterhold. You may be wondering why I'm heading off to Winterhold when I'm at the place I need to be. I'm not going to do the story mode yet. Not going to do the story yet. I feel like saving that for a bit later when I'm more powerful, because right now if I were to do the story mode and face the upcoming threat that I'm about to face, I would be destroyed. So I'm going to go ahead and actually do this first, do a few side quests, get stronger, and then face this story mode. You have some nice eyes.
Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
MS. Oh my god, I'm just not even gonna bring it up anymore.
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I'm gonna go with the one that doesn't sound like I'm a homicidal maniac or a sadist, and I'm just gonna or an idiot, and I'm just gonna say I want to unravel the mysteries of Aetherius.
It is said to be the source of all magic.
It's the only good answer. They put 4 answers up there and only one that actually sounds decent. I want to massacre people with fire and ice. That sounds like you're a sociopath. I want to bend people to my will. That makes you sound like a sadist. And there's the unlocking the mysteries of Aetherius, which is actually sounds intelligent and interesting. And then there's I just want to see what it looks like inside. You sound like a moron. I'll take your test. Don't even bother trying to persuade her. It's nearly impossible unless you have a high level of speech. And currently I don't. I can do that.
I look forward to it.
What did you want me to do? I wasn't listening. Oh, cast a fear spell. I have that. I bought one of those. I didn't buy one of those, did I? Fear is an alteration, is it? No, it's illusion. I don't have fear. I have fury. I don't know the fear spell.
Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for... Or you can try...
Can you just sell me the fear spell? Quit patronizing me. Don't patronize me, just give me the fear spell.
The college is massive.
Don't have enough magic. How much magic does this require? Jeez. How much do I have? Okay. I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm sorry I get too entertained by that. I know what to do, though. Okay, I can cheat this. And that sounds really terrible, but I can cheat this. This is not a problem. I know how to cheat this, is the most important part. I just have to go to Solitude. Okay. The not Amulet of Julianos, but the whatever the heck that thing is, pedestal, shrine of Julianos, is capable, I'm pretty sure it's Julianos, of giving you the ability to, well, it doesn't give you the ability, it gives you, I think, 30 or 60 more, a certain amount more magicka. I don't remember how much, but it gives you a certain amount more magicka. And by God, it should be enough. I don't remember how much it actually is, but it should be enough. If not, I can go to an apothecary. I think that's right. I can go to an apothecary and buy a potion of extra magicka, which should put me over the amount. I will then go back, drink the potion if need be, and be able to actually get into the college by being a little cheatsy. Just a little bit. Now, where was the... Erica's house. Oh, hi. This is the Blue Palace. I don't think it was this far. Where was that freaking temple? It was a massive... Was that where it was? I think that's where it was. It was this way. Let's make sure. Okay. Clearly... That's nice. Why do I care about that? Oh, another thing. Another thing I had in the... Is this it? No. Another thing I had in the original gameplay, I know I keep bringing this up and I apologize, but it's the better version in my opinion. I just can't get it to work right on this. Another mod I had was greater distance speech or something like that. It was like greater distance speech, I think was the name of it. It pretty much of the dead. It pretty much caused NPCs to have to be a lot closer to you in order to actually talk to you, which made it conversation a bit less awkward. You actually had to be close to them in order for them to actually
So exciting when new folk come into town.
do that.
We had plenty of adventures.
Don't talk to me. Don't. I'm trying to find the Temple of the Divines. Where the heck is the Temple of the Divines? It's not at the Blue Palace. I don't think it is, at least.
What is it?
Where's the Temple of Divines?
Staying safe, I hope.
You don't know. I know it's in Solitude.
A gallant hero will ride up the temple.
Sounds like she wants a knight in shining armor. Too bad I'm a mage. Ha ha ha. Suck it.
When I was a young rascal, I broke a man's arm with a single punch.
That's the Bard's College. I don't care about that mission right now. Is this? No. That's all the same thing. Where the heck did they put the Temple of Divines? Vittoria Vici. Isn't that the chick who's getting married?
What is it?
Please don't tell me this was it in here, because... Solitude. Please don't. I feel dumb. Hi. I'm just looking for the blessing of one divine. Julianos, 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 Julianos! Yes. Okay, let me see if that actually did Fortify Magic. 25 points. I thought it was more than that. Good enough, though. Ha ha! Perfect. Okay. Oh. Okay, so now I can go back to Winterhold. It looks gray. Too much gray and brown. Then again, it is a Bethesda game, so... Okay. So now I should be able to cast a Fear spell. Thank God for cheatsy things like that. And... ta-da!
Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb...
Just took me a week.
I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
Something about that first dungeon, I guess you could call it, that I actually forgot to bring up in the first episode is, why was that person back there trying to open the gate when there was a guy ahead of him trapped in a spider's web? I don't understand that. If they were already that far, why was the gate closed and that guy didn't know the combination? I guess the guy could have gotten greedy and figured out a way to close it from the other side, but it didn't really look like there was a way to close it from the other side. I know I'm probably looking too close into this and its attention to detail and all that I need to just play the game and enjoy it, but
Even with the colleges laid
still, I feel like that needed a bit of explaining because I don't understand why that was like that. Okay. I have made it into the college. And in the next episode, I will actually have a conversation with them and begin my lessons. Till then, I hope you enjoyed the video. And I hope that you have a good day. Bye, guys.